Hello, space pilot Mr. Fool Eye here. And so, I found out Velcor has been given opinions on, what do they call them? Human artifacts. Turns out they're not actually artifacts, he just calls them that. I don't know why. I mean, I'm sure whatever is on planet Xor is very advanced, right? But that does not mean what we have on our planet is an artifact. That implies it's ancient. We are more advanced than that. Well, at least on Earth 3. I don't speak for Earth 2 and Earth 1. Of course. I've never really been, Well, anyways, it's time once again for 10 random facts you may or may not know. Starting with fact number 1, or should I say a set of facts. That's right, these next 6 facts are a group. It's that time again for a bundle of nature facts, or creature facts if you will. And these have to do with birds that are look and fly. Birds might not have hair, but that doesn't stop them from sporting stylish and not so stylish shoes. If you need ideas for your next trip to the hair salon, look no further than this list of bizarre feather fashions. Who knew birds could be trendsetters? Okay, now, birds are ones you'd normally think for fashion tips, but okay, followers, we're gonna see if any of these birds has a totes trendy hairstyle. Oh my gosh. Now let's go to fact number 1 and hairstyle number 1. Bowl cut. The Gloucester. The Gloucester canary is a small bird with a big look. The canary has flat feathers on its head that resemble hair trimmed into a bowl cut. Gloucester canaries are not found in the wild. They were first bred in England in 1925 by crossing together multiple kinds of canaries. That's how they got their stylish look. They are also famous for their beautiful singing, which is just right for a bird with a Beatles haircut. Now, if I were a die-hard Beatles fan, I myself would want a bird that has a Beatles haircut. Now, we'll move on to fact number 2 and see that this bird might need some hair treatment. For we have the balding bird. The Budapest short-faced tumbler isn't your typical pigeon. For one, the bird is bald around its eyes. Not only that, but with eyes that bulge out, a teeny beak, and a pointy head. It looks like it's straight out of a cartoon. It was bred in the late 19th century by two brothers in Budapest, hoping to make a bird that could fly super far. This special pigeon could soar for 5 whole hours. But even with its amazing flying skills, its silly appearance is what got everyone talking. It's a bird no one can forget. Yes, for you see, not all animals are known for their impressive feats, but rather their appearance. Thankfully for this bird, the only receding hairline he has is around the eyes. However, he might want to go get those eyes looked at. It doesn't sound like he has a very healthy set of eyes. But now, let's move on to fact number 3. And we see a bird that is rocking a marvelous mullet. Now, is it just us, or does this bird look like Elvis? The umbrella bird lives in the rainforests of Central and South America. The bird is known for its unique appearance. The males have an umbrella-like crest on their heads, almost like a mullet. The birds even have an inflatable pouch. It hangs from their throats and can grow more than 13 inches, or 33 centimeters long. The male umbrella bird will inflate their pouches during mating season. Quite interesting. A bird with such a mullet. Quite one of the few rare creatures that could pull off such a thing. It probably has the ladies saying, "What a nice do," and as humans saying, "Now that's unusual." And for you conspiracy theorists out there, this is simply a part of nature. Elvis has not come back as a bird. No, unfortunately, he has not. And now we'll move on to fact number 4, as we see a bird adorned with a crown of feathers. This bird is Fly. The royal flycatcher is an unsuspecting beauty of a bird. It's found in the tropical regions of Central and South America. The royal flycatcher has a vibrant crest on its head. The crest is rarely seen and isn't always on display. The royal flycatcher uses its crest for mating and displays of dominance. Hidden on the head of the bird, the crest puffs up and gives the bird an eye-catching look. Talk about a hairstyle. How interesting. A bird that looks like royalty, but has the unfortunate name of flycatcher. So those who don't know their bird species would assume someone is referring to a flycatcher owned by royalty. But it probably is good for attracting mates. Much like the peacock, with its beautiful line of feathers that it brings out like a fan to catch the attention of female peacocks. But now, let's move on to fact Number 5. Feeling fancy. Want to look distinguished? Try a mustache. It seems to work for the male three-wattled bellbird, at least. This Central American bird has 3 long black flaps of skin called wattles around its beak. Besides its fabulous facial flaps, the three-wattled bellbird is also known for its loud call. The sound can be heard from more than 0.5 miles or 0.8 kilometers away. So, next time you hear its call, you won't have to say, "Wattle is that?" Now, this bird almost looks like a wise person about to depart a wise saying upon the little birds. The early bird catches the worm, but the late bird finds empty holes where the worm used to be. Now, let's go ahead and move on to fact 6 and take a look at this last bird, bearded beauty. This bizarre bird has a beard? Yes. Tui are extravagant birds that live in New Zealand. They're found on the main islands. Tui are known for their lovely singing. You might hear their songs first before you see them. You can spot them by their distinguished white feathers under their throat that resemble a beard. Tui are important birds because they help to spread pollen from flower to flower, much like bees. Now, these birds you will not find living in a log cabin chopping down trees, but they do play a part in nature. And there you have it. 6 birds with interesting hairstyles. Now, let's move on to fact number 7. Gold mine jeans. A pair of 1880s Levi's jeans that were found in an abandoned mine sold at auction in Aztec, New Mexico in 2022 for $87,400. Amazingly, the jeans were still in wearable condition. Okay, yes, they were jeans that were found in an abandoned mine in Aztec, New Mexico. But still, $87,400? I mean, yeah, they're from the 1880s, so they're more than 100 years old. But basically 122 years old when they were sold, right? That's a lot of money for a pair of jeans. I mean, you could maybe buy an old used car for $87,400. I mean, with $87,400, there's probably some state where you can buy an apartment with that. Maybe a small house. I mean, not an apartment in New York, maybe not a tent in California, but, the fact that they were still in wearable condition, I mean, technically, if you take good care of jeans, I mean, I don't know if even then they'd last 122 years. It's possible. I mean, dang. That's impressive, too. Anyways, let's move on to fact number 8. Oh, and you know, as soon as the jeans were bought, whoever got it probably posted on, I don't know, some social media site like, check out these vintage jeans I got. They were found in an abandoned mine. Right? Anyways, fact number 8. Food order. A 6-year-old Mason stone house from Chesterfield Township, Michigan, borrowed his dad Keith's cell phone to play a game. He opened the Grubhub app and ordered nearly $1,000 worth of food, including jumbo shrimp and pizza from several restaurants. Wow, that's a lot of food. I mean, like, did you not already have it opened up into the game? If you did, then the kid went and explored around. Like, $1,000 worth of food. That's I mean, little kids be doing things, right? You know they be doing things. They be getting into places they shouldn't be, and there's a chance that they'll order something and spend lots of money that you don't really have to spend on that specific thing. Right, like, I'm pretty sure there was one kid who ordered a whole bunch of SpongeBob popsicles from Amazon. Right? It's just that easy. Like, maybe just don't make it so easy for children to purchase stuff on your devices. Like, I know you can't always prevent them from doing that, but that's $1,000 worth of food. Like, bro, hopefully you gave some of that to the homeless or something, you know, people who actually need it. Because they can't afford any sort of food. Sheesh. Anyways, it's time to move on to fact number 9. Pottery Mountain. Monte Testaccio, an artificial mound in Rome, Italy, is made up of 53 million pieces of broken pottery, composed of pottery fragments discarded during the Roman Empire. It is nearly 2,000 years old, stands 115 feet or 35 meters high, and covers an area of 215,278 square feet or 20,000 square meters. That's a big pile of pottery. I mean, unless someone counted that, which that would take a long time to count, and a lot of concentration and patience, so that's just a rough estimate. Like, even so, 53 million. Man. That, wow. Like, Man. Wow, that's a lot of pottery to this card. Like, I wonder how much of that was failed attempts at pottery, right? Like, they were attempting to make a vase or something, and they failed at it, so they just tossed it into a pile, and it broke or something. Man. Well, let's move on to fact number 10. 2 teeth. A man from Dongguan, China, was shocked to find 2 human teeth embedded in his face 6 days after accidentally colliding with another player during a basketball game. He only decided to go to the hospital when the wound above his eye began to emit a foul smell. Okay, so you collide with another player during a basketball game, and you don't think to go get yourself checked out? Right? You're just like, meh. Just a flesh wound. For those of you who get the reference. But like, bro, why wouldn't you go get yourself checked out? You collided with another basketball player. I mean, I know it's not the same as getting like tackled in football, but it's not like the floor is made of soft pillows. Sheesh. Like, how hard did you collide for 2 teeth to get embedded in your face? Right? You got hit so hard, you got a wound in your eye, and 2 teeth lodged in said wound. But what is your head made out of? Like, jeez. I mean, when you get tackled in football, yeah, there's a chance you could get hurt, but it's highly unlikely. Because of all the padding and stuff, when they tackle each other, it's not often that they cause injury. But you collide with a basketball player, knock 2 of his teeth out, wound yourself, and get teeth, and get those 2 teeth embedded in it. Like, what you taking, man? What kind of stuff you on? Jeez. Right? Ugh. Anyways, that was 10 random facts you may or may not have known, but you know now. Were there any that you knew? If so, let me know down below. If you have any additional information on the facts you'd like to add, just you think is interesting, then, you know, welcome to put that down there. If you want to just say hi, I mean, put that down there too. If you enjoyed the video, why not give it a like? And, you know, you're always welcome to subscribe. It's free and you'll get notified. Especially if the notification bell, it'll notify you even sooner. Like the second one of these, you know, gets put out there. So you can know instantly there's 10 more random facts out there. You might not know some of them. And, you know, make sure to share this with others so they have a chance to hear the facts you just heard. Well, I'm Space Pilot Mr. Cool Guy, and as I always say when it comes to the facts, dear Space Cadets, to infinity and more facts.